The president didn't answer all the questions tonight, but there'll be plenty of time for that later. But I can tell you, of the people we surveyed this evening, his speech seemed to be well received.
I believe my record as president, my leadership in the world, my vision for America's future, all merited a second term. But nothing can come in the way of saving our democracy. That includes personal ambition.
That was President Biden speaking from the Oval Office this Wednesday evening, just days after delivering the bombshell news he was leaving the 2024 presidential race. The address ran just 11 minutes. He made it clear he was stepping aside so his Vice President Kamala Harris could run and win the heated race against former President Donald Trump. He underscored the gravity of the moment.
America's going to have to choose between moving forward or backward, between hope and hate, between unity and division. We have to decide, do we still believe in honesty?
In the San Fernando Valley, from restaurants to sidewalk cafes, on a balmy Wednesday afternoon, people watched and weighed in on Mr. Biden's historic speech. They felt it gave insight into his emotions.
I didn't feel like there was any regret in what he was doing. It was like, this is the right step for how he wants to be perceived, and I think he did a very gracious way in presenting himself.
And I think he recognized, like, look, I can still do the job, but like the writing is on the wall. I'm just getting too old for this. Like, I can't campaign anymore.
I think it's done to put people's mind at ease.
Does it influence your vote one way or the other?
Not necessarily. I think right now it's kind of fair game, but we shall see in the next few months.
And in our Fox 11 studios, anchors Alex Michelson and Marla Tejas spoke with a White House correspondent from Real Clear Politics.
I still have questions, though, about what was the ultimate straw that broke the camel's back. And I think, frankly, not only do other members of the press corps, but I think the nation might as well.
Well, it was interesting. A few people that I walked up to and tried to get them to talk about this, they said that they were not discussing politics. That was by design, that they just felt overwhelmed by it. Laura Diaz reporting live from Sherman Oaks, sending it back to the studio.
Across our nation, we are witnessing a full-on assault on hard-fought, hard-won freedoms and rights. The freedom to vote, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom to live without fear of bigotry and hate.
After a speech at a black sorority convention in Indiana, Vice President Kamala Harris flew to Houston tonight to watch the president's speech. Harris is beginning the process of vetting about a dozen potential running mates.